2021 budget parameters, if you recall, includes...
The Minister of Finance giving the breakdown of the 2021 budget implementation as at the end of August. The budget for the year, including supplementary budget, is 14.6 trillion naira, out of which total capital expenditure, including for MDAs, is 4.98 trillion naira for the whole year. Drawing from this, by August, capital expenditure should have hit 3.3 trillion naira.
As at the end of August, 1.75 trillion naira had been expended for capital projects. Of this amount, 1.723 trillion represents 81% of the aggregate provision for MDA's capital prorated, while 36.01 billion is expenditure from government-owned enterprises.
By implication, the federal government has spent 53% of the prorated actual budget set for capital expenditure and 22% of total expenditure.
What this implies is that capital expenditure received the least attention, or I would say received the least spending across all the major lines of expenditure.
Infrastructural development has been linked to the debt stock of the country, which, according to the Minister of Finance, actual borrowing as at the end of August was 4.61 trillion naira.
Of the expenditure, 2.87 trillion was utilized for debt service, while 2.57 trillion was utilized for personnel costs, including pensions and gratuities.
Borrowing for infrastructural development has been adjourned as norm as infrastructure boosts economic activities and consequently funds debt servicing. However, questions have been asked as to the viability of some of the infrastructure embarked upon by the federal government. For instance, the second Niger Bridge with a cost of 336 billion naira, or the construction of railway to link Kano and Kaduna, which cost $1.2 billion.
With the kind of infrastructure required and the cost going into building these rail lines, you cannot recover their money from passenger traffic. You may not even get up to 1/3 from passenger traffic. So the haulage is where you are looking for. After Lagos-Ibadan Highway, the second most profitable is the Niger Bridge, because of the horrendous traffic going in there, going in and out of the whole of Southeast. And a lot and part of South, and so there it is. You put toll gates, and the toll gates, whether you charge 1,000 naira per truck or 2,000 naira per truck, you get a lot of that money back within 2-3 years.
With this infrastructure not in the state of profitability currently, debt servicing has been funded from the budget. Reason the country's debt stock has been a source of conversation in recent times.
As debt servicing increases, reduces the chances of having excess revenue for capital projects or for other expenditure.
As at August ending, debt servicing to revenue was 74%. However, placing debt servicing against GDP is 35%, a level which the government assures is still within safe limits. Ini John Mekwa, Channels Television News.